What is the inspection process for a residential renovation or new construction project in Georgia? Let's take a look. This is Investing in Georgia. I am Alan. I'm a licensed general contractor, and this is intended to be an overview of what you can expect during a renovation or new construction project. There's going to be many variables as to what exact inspections you are going to need. They're going to depend on where you are at, what city or county you are at, what type of project you're doing, how the house is built, what the land looks like, where it's built on the lot, etc. So this is just meant to be a general process overview. If you're just doing a renovation, your first inspections are going to start with your tradespeople, rough-ins. So you have your permits to build. The first inspection they actually do on site is going to be for erosion control. This is going to be done before you touch the land at all to make sure you have all your proper silt fences up, etc., to make sure that you are not sending a whole bunch of dirt into a stream or into the road. After your erosion control inspection, you can actually start disturbing the dirt. So the next inspection is going to be for your footers. The inspectors are going to be looking for whether you built it in the proper location, the depth is okay, all the rebar is installed properly. And if you're pouring a slab, you're going to need to make sure any utilities that need to be in before the slab goes in are in and they have been inspected. You might or might not also need a foundation inspection after you get everything poured, depending. So your foundation is good to go. You are ready to build. You can frame it, sheathe it, put the roof on, put your windows and doors in, and put the moisture wrap on the outside. If you're doing a renovation project, these next ones will probably be your first inspections. These are going to be your mechanicals, going to be your electrician, your HVAC, and your plumbers. So for your electrical rough-in, you are going to have the system grounded. You're going to have your supply lines connected. You're going to have your electrical panel box at least installed. You're not going to have all the breakers in yet, but you're going to have some type of temporary power. You're also going to have all your can lights in, all the wires that run in the house, and all the boxes as well. For your plumbing rough-in, you're going to have all your pipes in. You're going to have all your drain lines in. Oftentimes these are going to be filled up with water. And your supply lines are going to be pressure tested with an air pressure gauge on it. Your bathtubs are in, and your shower pans are in, and you're going to have at least a hose bib set up so you can actually get some water. For your HVAC rough-in, you're going to have your indoor unit in. You're going to have all your thermostat wires run. You're going to have all your vents and ducts run. And any gas lines will be installed and have a pressure test on them. Your next inspection is going to be for framing. Here they're going to check, make sure everything is built to the code and the plans, and to make sure you filled any holes for fire blocking, etc. And they're also going to check to make sure that all the unnecessary damage that the plumbers made has been repaired. After you pass your framing inspection, you can move on to your insulation inspection. You can't install the insulation first because they can't see all the nails, etc. And after that, you are ready for drywall. And after your drywall is in, you can also put in your vanities, cabinets, and flooring, etc. And get all your tradespeople back in to do all their trim outs and pass their next inspections. For the plumbing final, they're going to make sure all your sinks and toilets are in there, obviously, and you finished any tiling in the showers, etc. And everything is good to go there. For your HVAC final inspection, they're going to make sure that your outdoor unit is installed, your thermostat is in, and everything is working properly. Now the finish line is in sight. Your next inspection is going to be for your building final. For the building final, they're primarily going to be looking for all the little details, and I failed a building final for something as small as not having the stroke on the address numbers wide enough. So you'll get a lot of little things sometimes. But you're not done yet. You still have to get your certificate of occupancy. And this is where they're going to double check all their paperwork and the processes were done properly within the city or county. And they might do some extra site inspections as well to make sure everything is good to go. The inspection process can be stressful and confusing. Hopefully this will clear it up a little bit. If you learned something, please like, comment, share, or subscribe. My contact information is below. Thanks.